Hey everyone, welcome to Roota's channel. For those of you who are listening to us on the podcast, hello there to you too. I'm Shruti, a general manager to Team Relentless and also a Marketing Accelerator coach. And today we have Shreya here with us. Hi Shreya, how are you doing?
Hello everyone, I'm doing good.
So here we today we are going to listen to what Shreya has to say about her journey to becoming a successful freelancer after she got enrolled with us. I'd love to know right from the beginning, Shreya, tell us what were you doing before you signed up to the academy? What's your background and what were you looking for before signing up?
So, I, as a person, I was very inquisitive, and in terms of studies, I am a BCom graduate. So I have done
Okay.
somewhere I was not happy, and I didn't realize that. Till 2020, I would say. So I was just browsing through different courses where I accidentally landed to Roota's ad on Instagram, and that was an access to the 2 hours webinar. I
Hmm.
think that was the game changer for me.
Hmm.
But like I said, I was a BCom graduate. I wherever I was working, as per my pay scale, I never thought that I would be able to invest the amount required in MA. So it took me some time to make that big leap of faith, but I knew that I had to upskill myself, and to do that, I needed to invest. So although I really believe that if you want to learn, there are a lot of free materials available, but with Ruta's course and obviously how the journey has been, I've realized that when you invest in something, you are more dedicated towards it. You work hard towards it, and you do everything to at least get back whatever you have invested. So the kind of dedication and obviously the output then matters, that then changes.
Hmm.
So my life before MA was like, I eagerly used to wait for Saturdays and Sundays,
Hello?
and the moment Friday.
Sorry,
Can you
Shreya,
hear
you
me?
got cut a little bit there. Could you please tell us? Yeah.
Yeah. So before MA, it was more like 9 to 5, probably more than that. Although we say 9 to 5, but it is never really 9 to 5. It
It
is more
never
than
is.
that.
Yeah, true.
So I have worked almost for 6.5 years. So I knew that this journey is not going to end,
Hmm.
and I constantly kept on learning different skills, even in my job, and I tried to implement it. But when I saw Ruta's webinar, one thing that really moved me, and I think this is one point that everybody should consider, is whatever you learn, if you're not able to monetize it and to a particular extent, then I don't think so that should be used as a hobby, or maybe sometimes to just make sure that you're okay with your going okay, doing okay with your life. But
Yes,
if you really want to monetize it, then you need to learn a skill that will help you reach your financial goals,
correct.
because money is important. And
Correct.
so it is really important to invest in yourself. And doing a corporate job, I never even thought that I would make such an investment, first of all, on myself. I used to
Hmm.
always search for free courses, and the result was I used to do it, implement it, and I somehow was not satisfied. I was not getting the output, because more often than not, when we work in corporates, we are just hung up to one appraisal cycle. We
Hmm.
want that appraisal to be get done, and once
Correct.
that's done, we that doesn't meet our expectations. Obviously, we put in so much hard work, and then the return that we get, that's not enough.
Correct.
So it was very difficult initially, because I never left my job when I enrolled in the course. So I bought this course on EMI. So everybody, this
Hmm.
is my personal message to everyone who thinks that the course is expensive. I also thought so, and I bought it on EMI just to make sure that I'm able to pay it on a monthly basis, because I knew that I was not leaving my job.
Hmm.
And one thing that Ruta also mentions in the course somewhere, that when you make these kind of decisions, you should not have a plan B. But
Correct.
if you have this mindset initially that you can't probably take that big leap of faith without any background or anything, then you should have 6 months of savings. So
Correct.
I somehow had that mindset. I'll do a 6 month savings emergency fund, and then
Hmm.
if things are going fine, I'll quit my job.
Correct.
So that's how I enrolled after seeing so many ads. And not that on the very first ad I landed to the webinar page and I saw the webinar. It took me almost 8 to 10 views, and then I saw the webinar. But I took notes and I was convinced. I tried to convince my sister as well. This is something that I'm thinking about as an investment. And this was completely different from what I was doing. I was an auditor previously. So I was working as a quality auditor, and this had no link to digital marketing, had no link to it. So I knew that this is going to be uncomfortable for me and not sure whether I'll be able to perform or not.
Correct.
Honestly, I was someone before this course, I did not even knew how to upload a post on Instagram,
Hmm.
because I know now certain things, how things work, and even if you don't know what are the different ways you can figure out the solution. So I think as a person also, I've grown a lot in this learning journey.
That's nice. I think it's a very smart move that you made, that, because you really wanted to follow your heart, follow your feeling, that a goal of wanting to be financially free, wanting to not have a cap over the kind of income that you can make. I think it's really nice to see that you took that leap of faith to join in, even if it is EMI options. I mean, it's we
Yes,
have that option so that people like you can actually
exactly.
jump in and join in with us. And by the time you even actually can pay back all the EMI amount, you might have even started making money,
Yeah,
after implementing the course and learning everything that you have to, like, from the academy, and reap its benefits. So that's really
yes.
nice to know that you followed your heart there.
Definitely. In fact, my first project that I got, it was 10 times the investment that I had made. So I did not even have had to think about the next EMIs and everything. So that was great. That was a great feeling. I like people say, when you're on other freelancing websites like Fiverr and Upwork, you're not sure whether the person would pay or not. And
Mhm.
I have honestly done a lot of course. I mean, from stock marketing to civil services and everything. I have tried hands on everything, and nothing really caught my interest. With digital
Mhm.
marketing, I don't know what happened, and so this caught my interest. This held my interest for a very long time. So I did that. And probably the investment, if you are thinking about return in investment, it is equivalent to the amount of hard work that you put in. I would be very honest. So
Correct.
if you guys think that you need to invest and you are going to get, the moment you complete the course, you'll get your investment back without even putting in your hard work, I
It's
don't
not
think
going
so
to
that's
happen.
possible. So
Yeah, yeah. The
action.
system works if you
Yeah,
work. That is absolutely clear. And I mean, we do every bit from our end to make that clear to everyone who comes to us asking about the academy, because it is a framework that you need to learn, you need to implement, and reap its benefits, because it won't work by itself. It won't bring you results magically, or you won't get rich quick overnight or something like that. It's not like that. You have to put in the
right,
hard work, you have to
right.
put in your blood, sweat, and tears into it. But we are there to help you get there, like wherever you want to go in terms of
Yes,
your
on
freelance
this
goals. Yeah.
note, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No problem.
Definitely would want to say this to anyone who's watching this, who's wanting or probably thinking of joining MA. When you join this community, you don't only enroll in a course, you get a family. So there are people who have been on the same path, same journey. There are coaches like Shruti and Aarti. They are doing a commendable job. And there are times when I just sit and think, how do they manage to answer so many queries on the platform. So there's a private group which you get access to. There are people who have faced the similar problem that you might be facing right now. So instead, let's say you are not there in the course, if you come up with any problem, you just Google it, but you're not sure which answer is correct as per Google searches. But when you're there in the community, you know people have faced the same problem and they'll answer you. And on top of it, you have coaches like Shruti and Aarti. So just hands down to the effort that they make to make sure that we all the queries are solved. And we have Q&As as well. So whatever additional queries you have, you can put in there. So awesome family.
Thank you so much for all those kind words, Shreya. It truly actually motivates us to see people like you who are making the best use of the academy materials that we've given you, the support that we're giving you, and getting results out of it. That, in fact, is exactly what motivates us to give back into the community like 100x. Like every day when we look at all of your questions in the group, or when we take up the live coaching calls every week, this is in fact exactly what keeps us going, seeing all of your wins, all of your results, the income that you guys are making, or the impact you guys are making, or the kind of relationships you're building with your clients. So all of this kind of really pushes us into doing so much better for you guys. So yeah, kudos to you too. So like, tell us now that we've spoken about like where you were before joining the academy, and how did you come about the academy and all that. Tell us where you are right now, like how many clients are you working with, like how much income have you made so far after joining in. We'd love to know.
So, one personal story, I was not staying with my sister for almost like 5, 6 years. And because of jobs, we were in different cities. Only because of MA, it gave me freedom to work from wherever I wanted to, and I relocated. And right now I'm in Hyderabad. I'm with her. I am so
Mhm.
happy. I mean, this was one of my whys that I had listed while joining the course. I wanted to spend time with her, be with her. So this is one thing that I've achieved, and I don't think so any amount of my income I would be able to compare it with this kind of happiness that I've
Mhm.
got from enrolling.
Correct.
Second, if I talk about finances, I have earned up to $8,000 till now. I
That's
have
nice.
worked with 6 clients till now.
Hmm.
3 of them are recurring, so I'm still working with 3 clients. And apart from that, I've also started something of my own.
Hmm.
So digital marketing has actually helped me know, probably uncover, or I would say discover my talents that I never believed that I had. And using digital marketing, how can I maximize it, and how can I help more people? That is how digital marketing has helped me as a person. So whatever new I have started, I think digital marketing, whatever I have learned, I don't need to hire anybody else to market that particular skill of mine. So I think it's going good and great.
Congratulations, Shreya. It's not an easy feat to get there, like some might feel that okay, this number is might not be as big as some others, but this is also a huge feat. $8,000 is not a small amount. And I'd say kudos to you for working hard on your goals and achieving that result. Are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah. Okay. So,
yes, yes, yes.
yeah. Okay.
So I
Like,
think
yeah, tell me.
when I enrolled, I enrolled in September 2020. So
Hmm.
it's 1 year since I enrolled in Marketing Accelerator Academy. I effectively started working on the course from October,
Okay.
and it was just 1 month when I landed my first client, and that
Hmm.
was through one of the Facebook groups that I got the client. uh, the niche that the client had, I had no clue about it, but I studied a lot. I studied how to create extra, not exactly as per Facebook guidelines, but what additionally I can do to help the client.
Hmm.
So that was also kind of experience you, or probably I would say that is one of the experiences that other people will also get when they enroll in Marketing Accelerator Academy. You will not only learn the things that are there in the course, but once you start working with clients, there are n number of things that you'll keep on learning. So I
Hmm.
think learning will be a continuous journey once you enroll in MA.
Okay, yeah, that is true. It is learning, in fact, is like an everyday process, I would say. Definitely, you learn so much from every bit of your life. And I'm sure the academy has also been a major part of your learning process
Yes.
and your learning, no, your entrepreneurial curve. So tell me if you had to choose like two content pieces from the academy that has helped you the most in achieving this goal, like what would those two pieces be?
I would say three. So
Okay.
one is definitely mindset, hands down to mindset module. Till date, if I am not very sure where my journey is going, or if I am feeling low or whatever, then I just tune into the course, tune into the module, I listen to it, because that somehow gives you positive energy and vibes, and that somehow helps you get back on track. So mindset module is definitely one of the modules. Second is client acquisition strategies, because people can teach you digital marketing, but if you don't know how to get clients for the skills that you have, then it becomes very difficult. And there are courses out in the market, I will be very honest, who will teach you digital marketing, but I'm not very sure, and I would be very proud in saying that MA is the platform where you learn the skill of how to acquire clients, because that's the most important part. Once you learn the skill and you need to implement those skills, you need clients. So second is client acquisition strategy. Third is the onboarding clients module. For me, that's a very special module. I'll tell you the reason why. Because you get the client. Now, how do you communicate the contract? And I can't even put that in words, how grateful I am to get those contracts, because coming from a non-tech background, or maybe even from a commerce background, uh, I don't know what background people come from to join this course. There are so many backgrounds, for different backgrounds people come from, but drafting a contract could be very, very difficult, and you can't rely on something that's available on free on Google. So drafting a contract, getting to know about taxes and details, how to ensure that you don't get into problems while filing taxes and everything, each and every detail is covered in the course. So I think these three modules have been the best for me. So yeah, these three would be the ones.
Yes, I mean, perhaps there are people out there with the notion that, okay, if you learn the skill, if you know how to get the clients, it ends there and there's nothing more. But then there's actually more to it. You need to learn how to get them on board, bring about a smooth onboarding process for them so that you build a strong foundation with your clients, and how to maintain that kind of relationship with the client throughout, so that you also, as a freelancer, you are protecting your own interests and work at at the best interests of your clients. So yes, I think client onboarding and management with them, or scaling to an agency, and even taking care of your taxes as an individual, it's all a very important part of successfully executing your duties and your work as a freelancer. So yeah, that's good actually. Yes, absolutely.
And even when we start, people may think that we are a newbie, but when we present such contract, that
True.
gives a completely different view of the person. It
True.
comes across so professional, because
Absolutely.
as a newbie they may think that you don't know how to onboard the client or move
Mm,
ahead with the process, but it definitely gives you a background and everything where you can use, and then obviously put in your flavor into it, and
yes.
then establish the relationship ahead. So
True. True.
that's great.
That is why we say the academy is, in fact, an A to Z solution of
Yeah.
someone who wants to become a successful freelancer, because we just don't end at a client acquisition stage. We take you further, give you contract samples and portfolio samples, proposal samples, like how to talk to your clients, how to get them to say yes to you. And even after, if they say yes to you, how to manage them, how to send reports to them on a weekly basis, and have a great client experience. So all of that we have mindfully included into the academy, because we know that freelancers need it. We know that they need it to scale as a freelancer or as an agency, anything. So that is why I think it's also actually, I agree that it plays a very important role in
Yeah.
successful freelancing. I'm sure like the last year since you started working as a freelancer, you might have faced certain roadblocks or failures, or you might have had a couple of bad days. Tell me more about those. Like, how did you overcome them, or is there something that you learned from them?
Yes, so I would not say I had a couple of bad days, but I had a lot of bad days. So a lot of bad days means a lot of learnings. With this community, one thing is definitely that people can get is, even on your bad days, when you just go to the hashtags and search MA wins, read them, and you automatically get motivated. I don't know, that happened with me. So whenever I used to get demotivated, I used to go to MA wins and check all the success stories, what how people have sailed through the journey and what they have done, what mistakes they have made. Am I making the same mistake? I would definitely get my answer there. So
Mhm.
One is whenever I used to feel let down, or probably sometimes I would see myself as a failure. These thoughts also cripple up when you are looking for clients, and when you see already so many people pitching in for the same service, then you automatically keep doubting yourself. One of the most powerful part of digital marketing is whatever you search, you will get endless, you start getting endless ads for that, and that indirectly creates imposter syndrome. People start feeling that maybe I'm not enough, I don't know this, how will I able to cope up with the probably moving market and everything. But again, the mindset module helps a lot. So all these situations, I move to my mindset module. uh, Even when client results are not good, so there's a part in the course which talks about not taking 100%, you take 100% accountability and ownership of what efforts you put in. But
Correct.
what results you get, you if you start taking 100% accountability of the results as well, which could be a factor of a lot of other things,
Yes.
then things will get difficult. So that is one thing that's been taught in the course, how to deal with such situations, and that happened with me. So initially, for first, or I think, two campaigns, I didn't get the desired results, and I started blaming myself. I thought that I am not doing my best. I don't know, maybe I should tell the client that I'm not getting the results, or whatever. But then I realized that it was somewhere the product and the market that we were advertising it has some loopholes, and I had to admit the fact that it's not me who is controlling the results. I can
Correct.
only put in my 100% and wait
True.
for the results whatever happen, and see what best can I do to improve it. So these are the roadblocks. And one roadblock, even as a freelancer, you enroll in MA or not, you will definitely face is, if you're a freelancer, how to get clients. In that journey, you definitely start feeling lost. You don't know whether you should continue with it or stop doing whatever you're doing. With MA, you will get that answer, because MA teaches you to focus on your why. That's really important. When you get lost, just come back to your reasons of starting whatever you're doing. Those why will keep you motivated to move ahead in the journey. So these were the basic roadblocks that I faced. And apart from that, there was one client where I miserably failed, and I would want to admit that I didn't probably do well. And that is one client I felt I did not put in my 100%. There were certain things going on, could be personal, so I didn't put my 100%. But then I made sure I was honest about it to the client, and I didn't. That's how my mindset worked. I wanted to confess it and not take charge of whatever I have not performed just because of a contract thing. So that really helps. Believe in yourself, believe in your gut feelings. If you feel that you need to be honest, just be honest, because
True.
honesty is going to help you in a big way.
It'll take you a long way
Yeah.
any day. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thanks for sharing that with us, Shreya.
Yeah.
Very much. So yes. And what kind of like skills what kind of services are you currently offering to your clients? And like on an average, how much do you charge them for that like right now?
So I am offering social media management, and I charge somewhere between $500 to $800.
Okay.
I also offer Facebook ads
Hmm.
exclusively, so that is 500 per for two campaigns.
Hmm.
And funnel building, I only charge just for the funnel building part. I charge somewhere around 1,000 to 500 $1,500.
Hmm.
So depending on the complications involved in the funnel building, that is how the charges are determined. And this is also, guys, this is also covered in the course, so you
Yes,
don't need to worry about
absolutely.
it.
And when
No,
you
I
want
mean,
to
you have a
scale and
blueprint.
increase your prices, you know where to go,
Yes, yes,
Shreya.
yes,
Yes.
definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. So, tell me, what would you advise anyone for their freelancing journey? Like, so somebody might be feeling like they want to give up, or they would think that, like you said previously, that they're not good enough. So, what would be your like final piece of advice? And people might be thinking that, okay, the academy is pretty expensive. Will I reap its benefits? And they might have a lot of doubts, and they're on the fence regarding joining in. So what would be your final set of advice for them?
I would say, first of all, my salary was less than what I had invested. So if I can do it, anybody in this world can do it. I managed to do it because I had this willingness to move ahead from where I was. And I firmly believe in one statement. I am not sure of the author, but your desire to change should be greater than your desire to stay at the same place. The day this happens, life will change. So if you are really wanting to upskill yourself, you will have to find excuses to move ahead and not excuses to stay at the same place. So
Absolutely.
either you save up, either you take the course on EMI, or if you're someone who is very convinced of your skill set and your implementation power, then you can just go in full. Don't have a plan B, as Roota says. So Roota is a firm believer of the fact that you shouldn't have a plan B, but
Correct.
yes, you should have you should do a calculated risk. Like if you're doing a job, you're dependent on your monthly income, then do have an emergency fund build up, so that
Correct.
if things don't go up well, then you have some amount to survive. So this is the best course in the market. I am someone who had tried every free course before investing because finance was a concern for me, and I'm sure there are many people out there who would be in my similar situation, doing a corporate job, just being dependent on appraisals, being dependent for leaves. You will not be able to be there with your family 100% of the times when they need it. This freelancing journey will give you everything, provided you put in hard work. So that's one statement. You need to take aligned actions. Course gives you everything, but action is something that you need to do it on your by yourself. So yeah, I think just enroll in the course, and this could be the best investment you would make in yourself. And if you find free courses better than this, I would not want to say this, but I can challenge that you would not find any such free course, because I have tried it. So that's the confidence I get in, because I tried it, I couldn't find that. And when you invest in something, like I said in the beginning, you are more dedicated. In the MA family, you get accountability partners, so that's the best. That's also one of the best parts. There are people who will be willing to be your accountability partner, and when there is someone to team up and pair up and do things, then I think that also keeps you going. So with free course, you don't get accountability partner, and you don't get a community like MA. So these are so many bonuses, and you should not even think twice before making thinking whether this investment is a good idea or not. So go for it.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining with us here, Shreya. Really
Thank you, Shruti.
inspirational to hear your story and
Thank you.
your relentless grit to get there, achieve your financial goals and your career goals. And I'm sure you're going to do much better in the coming days. And who knows, when you maybe hit another milestone in your freelancing
Yeah,
career, then we can get in touch again and have another chat.
sure.
So yeah.
In fact, I one last piece that I would want to share with everyone who's listening to this or who's watching this video. When I started this course, the first module, you will also find one section wherein it tells you about the milestone that you achieve and the T-shirts you get. I don't know. I'll be completely honest. Somehow, there are two clubs. There is 150K club and there's 1 lakh club. I was somehow so attracted to the 1K club, 1 lakh club T-shirt. I just called my sister and I said, I want to get this. So, so she said, you need to work for that. You can't just see a module and then you can, get that
Yeah.
T-shirt. You need to work hard for it. And now I have both the T-shirts. So I am like super proud. I keep them so safe. I haven't worn it once. Those are very special for me. So
True.
yes, that's also one of the bonuses that you will get once you enroll in the course.
Yes, we do have awards for people who put in the hard work and reap in its benefits. Absolutely. I think it's a testament to your hard work and your relentless, motivation to work towards your goals. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shruti. Thank you for always supporting us in the community as well. Like I said, I have already said, I can't even imagine how you guys managed to do it. So, hands down to the efforts.
Yeah, thank you. We're always looking forward to helping all of you in any which way possible. So, yeah, see you there again. And thank you so
Okay.
much for again joining us today and sharing your story with all of us. I hope to all of those of you who are listening to us, you're inspired by her story. You can take one or two, hacks on how you can actually get into the academy, even if you do not if you think that you do not have the finances right now, or I hope you also got a really clear idea of what you can expect once you get into the academy and once you sign up to the academy, and what kind of results that might be waiting for you on the other side if you really put in the hard work. So if you're really interested, do check out the description box below for the link to enroll into the academy. And if you have any queries, you can always get in touch with us at hello@learnwithroota.com, and we'd love to help you out. So once again, thank you, Shreya, and I hope you have a great day ahead.
You too. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.